Chris Keys, it's Monday morning. What are we doing?
We're hanging out in your living room.
That's right, doing a first look at this new Taylor. And I want to get this right. This is the Taylor K14ce Builder's Edition with V-Class bracing. Now, the big news on this is the V-Class bracing. Taylor's a great company. They are always striving to make better guitars. They're never like resting on their laurels, and so they've had a ton of innovation over the years. And the V-Class bracing is the newest bit. Andy Powers is a really interesting guy, kind of a mad genius hippie surfer guitar designer over there. And I heard him talking about this V-Class bracing. Apparently he was going to go out surfing and he was watching waves and was thinking about how waves transfer energy, or I don't know, some next level
Science stuff.
Science stuff. Not my bag. But he was looking for a bracing that was more dynamic, expressive, stronger, with more flexibility. And I guess that's the thing, you know, when it's all about the architecture of the guitar. It's all about transferring these vibrations. And so he kind of threw out the old, not threw out, but started with a fresh approach to it, rather than the traditional X bracing, which has been used on, like, here's my old 46 Martin V18. That's X bracing. This is my what model is this? Like a G something GS8. I've had this guitar about 12 years or so, and it has a traditional X bracing. And taking nothing away from those guitars, they're great. But this does have its own thing. It does seem really resonant, really balanced, expressive, and very chiny and clear. Sorry, kind of went away there for a minute. Let me tell you some more details about it. The body design, first of all, this beveled cutaway right there, or beveled, side. I don't have a guitar like this, and it's nothing I really thought about until you play one. You're like, wow, that's really comfortable. It makes you realize that ergonomic thing does make a difference. It's downright, the traditional shoulder feels sort of clunky by comparison. So that's great. Other ingredients, let's see, the bevel armrest, love that. Also, the whole side of it has sort of, the whole thing has these kind of smooth, there's no real corners. It all feels very smooth. You just want to kind of rub that. Even that cutaway, that Venetian cutaway, has a beveled edge to it. And all the way around, whereas there's hard hard edges, you know, traditionally on things like this. This is just so comfortable with that bevel all the way around that. Love that. And let's see, more, okay, Grand Auditorium body shape, which I think, did Taylor start the Grand Auditorium? Is that where it?
I'm gonna not confirm or deny that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, I thought it might be like their proprietary design because I know they've put out a lot of guitars over the years. But it seems like the Grand Auditorium is kind of their sweet spot, whereas, you know, Martin has the you know, traditional flat top dreadnought. Gibson has that, you know, J45 kind of you know, workhorse type bell body, and these and Taylor, I kind of think of them as the Grand Auditorium. Let's see, again, the Venetian cutaway, love that. I mean, having all that access is just fabulous, you know, to be able to go way up there should you need to. I mean, try hitting that E on a traditional guitar, flat top.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Let's see, other details. Solid Sitka spruce top, which seems like, you know, that is the standard of the industry for high-end guitars. Something about that wood just really resonates. The solid figured Hawaiian koa for the rest of it, for the rest of the body, back and sides. And although the burst is pretty light, you can just barely make it out. Boy, you can see that grain. It's just beautiful. So, really beautiful wood and sounds great. The neck is mahogany, as you might expect, and the fingerboard is a genuine West African ebony. And that ebony really sets off this inlay well. So, you know, you couldn't ask for, like, all the, it's got all this bling, but it's subtle and tasteful. So, love that. Scale length is 25.5, number of frets is 20, nut width is 1.75. Pickup. They have Taylor's had this proprietary pickup system for years now, probably like, I think they came out with about 15 years ago or something like that. And I think you've always gotten mixed reviews. Some people loved it when it first came out, and some people, you know, weren't into it because it was very different than the traditional kind of piezo thing. But they've been tweaking it the whole time. And right now, I'm just running this straight into like a little Fender, whatever it is over there.
Hot rod.
Yeah, like a little hot rod. And I've got this. Here you have volume, bass, and treble, and I've got it basically flat. So, and that amp is flat as well. So, but to me that sounds, it sounds great, even in kind of adverse, you know, an adverse situation, plugging into an electric guitar amp. Not ideal, but I think it sounds solid. And again, acoustics never really, to me, nobody's ever cracked the code on getting an absolute acoustic sound where it sounds like an acoustic mic. But this is pretty close. There's companies that are getting closer all the time. You know, initially, the early ones, like my old guitars, they always sounded terrible plugged in, my acoustics. So they keep getting better and better. And Taylor's been working on theirs, and I think this is really solid, you know. convincing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was supposed to comment. Yeah.
Well, Chris, you're my partner in this. Like every now and then, I just kind of want to,
He wants some assurance I'm still awake.
Yeah, I just want to hear something, man. Yeah, I rely on you for not just playful banter, but insight.
Well,
So-
the one thing I can give you an insight is it relates to the acoustic nature of the guitars. I feel like compared to the other two that we've heard or will hear, is the notes hang a lot more.
Yeah,
I feel like
okay.
sustain.
Let's try that. Okay, I'm going to turn off the pickup for a second. Just hit some big old cowboy chords. Now let's try my old Taylor Granite Orion. And you know, these are newish strings, so about the same, you know, about the same. And to me, you are getting a lot more kind of shimmer, you know, up top and clarity. I mean, this guitar, it does sound great and it plays great, but man, I think that is an improvement. Now this is my favorite guitar. This is my 46 Martin, which is kind of a you know, a gold standard of acoustic guitars. They were that's why they've been around so long. But dig this. So let me wrap this up. But again, really expressive guitar. This is and it's not an apples to oranges comparison. Different woods, different body shape, different everything. But this is just a really great acoustic because of its clarity and kind of the expressive nature on it. So let's do a quick taste test. If you're hearing that a bit. I mean, man, this really has all the ingredients. Yeah, now, granted, in 70 years after it's been banged on for for that long, for 3/4 of a century, it's probably going to be that much more amazing if there's still people playing guitars.
Hopefully so.
If we're still here, or if our ape overlords, when they discover guitar, they're going to really think, man, this thing's really opened up.
They'll love it.
Yeah. So it's really impressive. Really a great guitar. Those are the basic details. We'll have a video later on and a written review. And also this week we have some cool things coming up. Chris Keys, what are those cool things?
Cool things would be Screaming Females,
Oh, yeah.
Rig Rundown on Wednesday, and we're filming one with Robin Trower on Friday.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I can't wait to meet Robin Trower.
That'll be a
his
good one.
work. Be a blast.
Strat dude, I know you're a Strat guy, so
I love Strat.
you'll bond.
Jeez, love them all. Yeah, we had a big Strat week last week.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Okay, so let's just play our way out of here. Put a tiny bit of the amp. There we go.
Yeah.